Good day, I am William Theo, and this is PTV News Now. The death toll in Libya, which devastated the eastern city of Derna, might reach 1,000, according to the International Federation of the Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies. Following the massive floodwaters unleashed by Storm Daniel, the preliminary death toll stood at least 2,300 dead by late Tuesday. Emergency services said over 5,000 people were reported missing, with 7,000 injuries on record. On Sunday, 2 dams burst, releasing a surge of water that tore through the city, sweeping away buildings and the people inside. The United Nations and other countries, including Algeria, Egypt, France, Italy, Qatar, and Tunisia, offered to send aid. Meanwhile, the British government has rejected calls to officially label China as a threat to its interests. Just recently, a researcher in the British Parliament was arrested for allegedly spying for Beijing, which prompted lawmakers to call for a tougher line. Henry Ridgwell from London has the report.
British police detained 2 men in March on suspicion of spying for China. The arrests came to light only this week when the Sunday Times newspaper reported that one of the suspects was a researcher in the British Parliament with connections to several senior members of the ruling Conservative Party. In a statement posted online, the researcher, whom VOA is choosing not to name, said he was innocent and claimed he had spent his career trying to educate others about the challenge and threats presented by the Chinese Communist Party. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak raised the incident with Chinese Premier Li Qiang at the recent G20 summit in India and told lawmakers Tuesday he would defend British democracy.
I was emphatic with Premier Li that actions which seek to undermine British democracy are completely unacceptable and will never be tolerated.
China said the allegations of spying were a fabrication.
We urge the UK to stop spreading false information and stop its anti-China political manipulation and malicious slander.
But critics say Britain must go further. Fin Lau is a pro-democracy activist from Hong Kong who now lives in exile in London after fleeing China's crackdown on protests in 2019.
I would say that there is some kind of our lack of coherent approach or even China policy at the moment, especially regarding national security or some kind of threat overseas.
That view has been echoed by several British lawmakers. The former Prime Minister Liz Truss is among Conservative Party members calling on the government to officially recognise China as a threat to Britain. But speaking on a visit to a car factory Monday, Britain's Business Secretary Kemi Badenoch rejected that demand.
We cannot describe China as foes. They are our 4th largest trading partner. There are many businesses, not least of all the very one I'm standing, which are integrated with the Chinese economy. Many jobs are reliant on it.
Lau says that reliance is overstated.
China only accounts for 6.1% of total trade volume in the UK. We should focus on diversifying our trading relationships, starting from today.
Meanwhile, both of the suspects arrested in March were released on bail. The police investigation is continuing. Henry Ridgwell, VOA News, London.
This is William Theo. Stay informed, be aware, get ahead, be as views, get the news right here.